music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my kind of quick little review recap of Honey, the Queen's Supreme Court episode from Monday. It was Funky Dineva was on there with Maddie. First of all, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. After you do that, make sure to hit the notification bell to let you know that I have new videos up. So I love Queen Supreme Court. Some of the episodes have been kind of crazy. That whole messy person on there was stupid. Didn't like it. The dude who was there last week, what was his name? I was going to review this show and forgot. I just got too busy. I liked last week's show. It was really good. I thought he was a great fit. I think, was it Londi? No, it's not Londi. Was it Londi? I can't remember his name. Yeah, just pull it up. But yeah, I watched last week's show, and I think I said how that show, it was good because he meshed well with Maddie. He didn't, the whole messy C thing was so bad that I kept on saying it's just some fuckery and some bullshit. And so when I'm trying to find Maddie's page, because I want to know what that guy's name is, and I don't like not knowing. Yeah, Lonnie B. So I liked it when Lonnie B was on there. And with the whole Messy C thing, I seeing Lonnie B the following week, seeing how he was able to not be too extra, not try to take over the show. It seemed Lonnie B seemed like he was in his own skin and he wasn't trying to put on for the camera. I loved it. Even the whole thing of when Maddie kept trying to call Michael Jackson, he wasn't with it, but it was cool. They meshed well. I would love to see Lonnie B back. Now with Funky Dineva, we all knew eventually them two would get together. I do feel like it took forever. Let's be truthful about that. When they posted about him being on the show, I think they posted about like Sunday night is when I first seen. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to work my review schedule around watching it live. And I see it around 10 o'clock. I was on YouTube like, okay, where's it at? I kept refreshing. Like, oh my God. And I'm like, I know sometimes she goes on late. And I'm like, okay, I don't see nothing. I don't see no update on Instagram. I don't see no update on Twitter between Funky Dineva page or Maddie page. And then something told me, like, it was like 11 o'clock. Like it was like 11, almost 11 o'clock. So I'm like, they must not be going. I said, it must be some kind of connection error. They're probably gonna record it and then it's uploaded later because it gotta be a reason it's not live on YouTube. And then I went on Facebook for some reason, and sure enough, I went to Maddie's, because I said maybe she put a message on her Facebook page because sometimes I see the Facebook stuff. And lo and behold, she was live the whole goddamn time on Facebook. So it was some kind of storm in Atlanta. So the internet kept going in and out. So she was only able to be live on, I know it's Facebook. I think maybe Periscope too, but I don't have Periscopes. So, but it was like, they had been like on it for like an hour. So I was like, I'm going to have to catch it tomorrow. I ain't got time to be up. At this point, it was like 11. I had tons of reviews to do. So I said I'll catch it, watch it today. I liked it. I did like it. I was mad that I didn't know. I really wish they would have like posted on either of their pages, because people, I was waiting on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and I didn't see it. So I did wish they would have said something, like posted something saying, hey, we not on YouTube, go to my Facebook page because it's at least live on there. But it was what it was. Anyway, it was funny. They did mesh. I feel like, first of all, Funky's falling in the beginning off the stage when they were dancing was funny, but it was natural. Loved it. Well, I keep burping. I'm so sorry, y'all. I felt like Funky people, I saw comments of people saying it's like having Kaya back. I didn't think it was like having Kaya back. I think Funky came and did what every guest judge should come to do, and that is to render a goddamn verdict against the people on the docket. Okay, I think that's the point of the show. That's the point of Kaya's show and the point of Maddie's show. They just have two different ways of doing it. It is what it is. But I think the reason he did a good job was because he is a professional. He knew what to come in. He knew what to come in and do. They was on for like 2 hours. Oh my god, bitch. Even I think that was too long. It was enjoyable the whole time, but I was like, bitch, 2 hours? That's the whole goddamn movie. I did watch it the whole time. He was funny. He played off Maddie. Maddie played off him. I did feel at some points he was long-winded. I do feel, because when Funky get into his modes of he is getting serious or something, he has like a real thought about something, like it's not a joke or whatever, he tends to kind of ramble a little bit. But when he do that on his channel, we know that's what he's supposed to do. And I do think that's why the show ran so long, because some of those topics he couldn't like just do a cut and dry thing. It wasn't a bad thing, but sometimes I was like, okay, Funk, I need you to, just kind of wrap up or whatever. I like how when they disagreed, it was still funny. Okay, I really did. It was a good episode. They spoke a little. The joke when they were talking about Lil' Kim house being up for foreclosure. And Funky, so they said, I ain't got nowhere to live either, I live here. Bitch, I gagged, because it was cute to see him bring his own tea or his own rumors or whatever to a story. So that to me was cute, funny. Now the whole thing when he got serious or a little bit angry, it was talking about Monique. Now, Maddie, as she said, I like Monique, I'm cool with Monique. And then Funky said, well, you know what, turn around, because I'm finna say some things and I don't want you fucking up whatever you have going on. What I liked was Maddie didn't stop him from saying what he had to say, and he wasn't scared to say what he had to say, even though Maddie wasn't with it. And I feel like he gonna make a whole another video. I feel like someone gonna tell Monique what he said, and Monique is gonna make a whole video. And as he said, he kept on saying how she had a show, someone called into the show. I actually didn't know the person, but whatever they called in to say how they also did not like the way she handled the whole Netflix thing. He said someone in the comment section said that's probably Funky Dineva, and it wasn't him. You can tell the voice was not him at all. Now we can't say that he didn't have a person called now, but it was not him calling it. When she then said, Funky Dineva, is that you? He said, I can tell by her demeanor, by how she stopped her husband, by how she kind of said what she said, that she was being demeaning. And she probably was. Y'all know how Monique gets sometimes. And I do think he wanted to go in on her, but because Maddie kept like kind of saying like, well, I like Monique. I like her. She my friend. I think he kind of didn't go as far as he wanted to go. But bitch, just him saying like, I don't call it a basement. But you in my basement? He like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We started from the bottom, now you here. With Monique, she was up here. She was in motion pictures, and now she's in a basement. And I said, that's true tea. Maddie was a porn star. Maddie have done, she had all kind of things. But now she's made a platform for herself where her being in the basement is a step above, because she's in a mansion, bitch, in the basement. And that's just where she shoots her show at. I think her thing was, in regards to Monique being in the basement, is you can't get on any other platform yourself, even though you are a Oscar winning actress who's been in motion pictures, and you have all these accolades, and you are reduced to being in your basement doing podcasts. It was a total read, bitch. It was a complete utter read. But I get the context in which in which Maddie said it. I mean, in which Funky said it. Even when he said, sometimes I do call Funky even she. Even though Funky said, you know what I'm saying, the only time I would talk about you is when I'm being paid to talk about you. And even when Maddie said, well, you here in my basement? She said, yeah, but you're paying me to be here. I said, well, bitch, okay. She said the only time I respond to you is when I am, it would be a beef that we would have, but I would talk to you on my YouTube platform of over 200,000 subscribers, and I'll be getting paid. I say, bitch. She kind of, let her know. Fuck, I even let her know, like, I'm not gonna ever talk to you or address you unless I'm being paid to do so. So, bitch, I pay you dust. I said, well, goddamn it, okay. I was completely here for it. I was because that was his real feelings. You know what I'm saying? Even after he said what he said, he had a look on his face, like, you know what I'm saying? And this one, goddamn, I want this bitch to know I wasn't joking. It's how I feel. Basically, fuck you, Monique. You married a man who had no kind of management skills, who was out in the building, who was out in the business, and he just dragged your ass down to the basement, bitch. And he did. So that part, I was like, oh, bitch, it's getting really thick up in here. Funky talking about how Beyonce is not black and has not made black music since she did Dangerous in Love. I don't agree with that. I do think the Beehive gonna sting the fuck out of out of Funky. I have not checked his social media to see if they have or not. Funky has this particular vibe of music he likes, okay? And I feel like Beyonce's music is still black, it just evolved. It's just not, because that was like 15 years ago. Like, if she still sounded the same and was doing those same ballads, I think people would say she's one-dimensional. Every album she did, it evolved in some sort of other way. I love her new music. She just no longer does. She's no longer that cookie cutter Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? They wanted her to be Beyonce of Dangerously in Love, and I think now they want her to be Beyonce of Destiny Child, and now she's Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do a show with all the fucking slow songs. And if you think about it, her earlier shows were doing some of those songs, it was slower. You know what I'm saying? And now, bitch, you gotta go. So I don't think she's not black. I think black people love Beyonce for her music. I think Funky just has his own style. So this is what it is. Overall, it was a good show. I did like it. I loved his commentary. I loved his judgments. He gave a judgment in every case, whereas sometimes the people who be there don't get to give a judgment. Like, what do you sentence the person to? And bitch, when he sentenced Monique to death, I said, bitch, no, to hell, not to death, to hell. I said, well, bitch, here we go. But you know what I'm saying, Brenda and Just, it was a great show. Would I want to see them do it again? Not for 2 fucking hours. I love Maddie and I love Funky. Not for 2 hours. I'm pretty sure they both retired at that point in time, but I think it was also that long because of the storm kept knocking the stuff out back and forth, and then they had no signal. But you know what I'm saying, it was a good show. It was funny, it was entertaining, and they ended on a good note. I want to see who's going to be on there next, because like, who can come after whoever comes after Lonnie B and Funky will have to keep that same energy, because from Messy C did bullshit there or whatever, that was a horrible, even though he was drunk, it was horrible. But you know what I'm saying, the past 2 weeks have been really, really good. Even I like Tiffany New York Paul. I think she's cool or whatever. Sometimes she be a little loud to me or whatever, that kind of get on my goddamn nerves. But I do want to see who Maddie brings on next, to see who can be sure to have that same level of knowing what the show is and what Maddie has them there for, and for them to execute that. And if you can't execute that, don't come on the show. Like, anyone who wants to go on her show, watch the last 2 episodes and see that's what it's supposed to be like when you on her show and you're a judge. Okay, judge some shit, render some goddamn decisions, give some goddamn verdicts, and let it be that. Don't be on there like, it's just listen and pay attention. So that's my thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Peace.